Afternoon.
Afternoon.
Quite a pony you got there.
Yeah, she's a runner.
Indian?
Modoc.
Oh, they breed 'em right up there.
Except for one thing.
Oh, what's that?
They don't know how to back up. So if you'll just pull that crockhead off this bridge.
Well, now, I'd gladly do that for you, boy, except for one thing.
What's that?
This one's a Modoc, too.
Hot, ain't it?
Yeah, you can really raise a sweat this time of year. That's a fine-looking blowpipe you got there.
Mexican.
That a fact.
Got the bite to blow the head off a grizzly.
That is, if you get to it in time.
Don't need to. Just think it. Eyeball or button I want to pop, and pow.
English.
Do tell.
Core and apple at a half a mile.
On the tree or falling?
On horseback. The hurricane.
I usually don't.
No, not really. That's the mark of an ambitious man. Also leads to an ulcer. Eat lunch, Crown's good for your health. Well, what shall we drink to?
To a new day.
No. No, I think I have a better one. To the man who won it. Your lord and master, Hannibal Jordan. Who, with one quick tug of his fat, grubby little fist, makes paupers out of 2,000 men. Think of it, Crown. The genius. 2,000 farmers living on land they settled, homesteaded, worked.
Railroad land.
Sold to them.
Leased.
Sold to them 10 years ago at auction, and you know it.
You took that case to the legislature. You got your bill out of committee and onto the floor and passed.
And vetoed.
It was illegal. The governor killed it.
Jordan killed it.
And now you're preparing a move to rescind.
I am.
So meanwhile, to peace.
You know, Crown, over that hill there's a town. Land worked and tilled. Olives, figs, grapes, cattle. That's an awful lot to ask a man to give up. Peacefully.
That's what you're going to tell the men?
I, Crown?
Oh, you're the one they're going to turn to, you or your brothers, just like they did your father.
You'd like to know how I'm going to advise them, is that it?
Well, let's say I'd like you to know what will happen if you advise them improperly. How many was it last time, Barkley? 10 dead? 12? Not even for openers.
The day of the spike and iron, is that it?
No man can beat it.
Well, there's one who's sure trying. No, not a chance. 50. 100. sometimes, maybe for a while. But sooner or later, like all men, they die. And all they leave behind is dust. That from a man who doesn't eat lunch.
Song, you ugly mandarin! Mr. Barkley! Jerrod! Where's my brother?
Nick!
Ha-ha! How you been, boy?
Hey, say, where you been? Through the mill?
No, a mill stream. I've been chasing the wind, boy, hollering at the breeze. Hey, you're getting fat.
What are you talking about, a mere pound?
How's Frisco? Cold. Well, if it's heat you want, we got it here. The railroad is really bringing them in. They must have turned up every rock in the hills. Now, come on, boy, get your mount outside.
Get off of me.
Shut up, blonde head.
I'll speak to the wolves. I'll claim you. You're hurting.
Drop it.
I planted those flowers.
So,
You were tramping on them. I saw you. Who are you?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
I don't have to tell you that.
No, ma'am, I guess you don't.
Audra Barkley.
Then,
He was my father.
I am sorry.
What are you doing here anyway? Who are you? You're not from around.
I was on my way to your place looking for work. I got fouled up in the woods there and ran across this grave. It's not a likely place for a grave.
He died here. It's where they shot him. 1,000 people came from the valley to bury him. He was that kind of man.
I know.
What do you mean you know?
I mean, I know what it's like to be without your father.